Okay, it's Leon from Sofia. Look who just came from the store with a coffee. Delicious first coffee of the day. And what else I got from my little Bulgarian store? Got strawberries, Bulgarian. Very good ones. Even though the season is still a bit later. I got, what is it? Peaches? No, it's not a peach, it's an apricot, I don't know. I think a peach, it's better if I just show you instead. Here are these little things. Bulgarian it's kaisia. Kaisi is the plural. And then when I bought all of these things, I got some vegetables as well, like what's it called? I'm bad at vegetable names. Got some carrots as well, so you know, sometimes when I go to the store, the guy just says, yeah, take this as well, wash them and cook them, do whatever you want. And you can make a healthy meal for basically just under €1, you know? And put the other things in the fridge. So, especially in summer, it's a very good time to be in Bulgaria because you get all of the fruits. Although I have to say the peaches are currently still from Greece because here it's too cold for now. They still have to grow. But in Greece you basically get all of these fruits, so that's very convenient. And because they are, you know, next door to us, we get pretty good prices from the Greeks for that product. And it's all very delicious. So it's nice to buy in the local store now because people are going through a pretty hard time. Many lost their jobs or closed the stores. I went to the mall and even some big stores have been closed down, so that's was unfortunate to see. So I tried to go to the small business and see what you get in return. Just a handful of delicious stuff. And I remember that when this thing was not yet under control in Bulgaria, I used to go and give masks and gloves to them because nobody had them and I was quite prepared. And then they gave me just a bag full of things, just as a sort of barter economy is what it's called, right? It was quite cool as well. And I even sold my coffee machine because trying to cut down on the coffee, or I cut down on the coffee significantly. And sold the machine just so I can go down. And they make better coffee, so it's not just because I'm a sort of virtue signaler. Their coffee is better. It costs me more per cup, but that doesn't matter at all. I also support them. And I have some social interaction because that's obviously very important in life. Just get a cappuccino, often a double cappuccino. I bring my own heated cup, you know. So yeah, life is good. It is always what you make of it. As you may have seen in one of my last videos where I went to Svoge, I just spoke to some people there and had a grand old time. And that's only because I took a train up for just 2 leva, like €1 and something. Took the train. In general, just started speaking to people, and they were what made the trip. The guy who gave me some water, made a nice walk. Basically, I made a friend because when I go back sometime, perhaps he knows more about the environment that I don't. So yeah, just really cool, really cool. And you know, once you get to Svoge, you just walk up the hill in any direction, and there's your adventure. Now I have one commenter who is one of the most active under my videos. He said I need to go to Wraca because the scenery is a lot more dramatic and rocky, it looks like. like a lot more interesting than the surroundings of Svoga, which is true. I've been there several times. And I'm planning to do this trip soon. Soon enough. My weather improves because it's a bit rainy now. I will undertake a trip to Vratsa because I quite like the town. It's often named Bulgaria's ugliest. There's even a saying that goes, "V Vratsa Garganekatsa," and it means in Vratsa a raven doesn't land. Right? So the ugliest bird, let's say the ugly bird doesn't land in Vratsa. Because Vratsa is, Vratsa is Vratsa. And I don't agree, because Vratsa has some nice things, and it does have the best scenery, perhaps in the whole of Bulgaria, the backdrop, just the rocks. There's nothing quite like this. You can argue that other provincial towns have better views, like the seaside Burgas and Varna. But speaking of provincial towns, Vratsa has the mountains that are unparalleled, truly. Speaking of provincial towns, obviously villages in more spectacular setting. But Vratsa, which is capital of the oblast of the province of Vratsa, for a reasonably big city, it has the best surroundings for rock climbing, whatever. So I know about that town, and it even has some good restaurants. You can go there by train. So it is far from the worst town in Bulgaria, I would say. What is the worst town? I don't know. I haven't thought of it, and I don't want to discuss it in this video. Like everywhere, it's what you make of it. There will be people saying that Svoga is the worst town in Bulgaria. That depends as well. Maybe if you live there, it's boring. If you go there every once in a while, walk up the hills and go back home, have lunch, it's pretty good. So I cannot draw such conclusions whether something is great or not. Everything is subjective. And I found Bulgaria pretty great. Like the interactions at the store, interactions in Svoge, you just walk down, chat up some people, and there's nothing more to it. What else do you need? So yeah, some random stuff. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my coffee. You might notice I'm a bit more energetic, but it's just, caffeine. And the whole enjoyment that goes with it, like going to the store, smelling the coffee, going back up and enjoying it in my privacy. This is a luxury that, look at the luxury that I afford myself right now in Bulgaria. There would be people in my country that would, not literally, but let's say proverbially commit murder for such circumstances. That you have a job right now, you can work from home, get a coffee, walk back up and continue your work, which is what I'm going to do right now. That's something that is unparalleled right now. If you have this luxury, because of the crisis that is about to set in my opinion, an unnecessary crisis which could have been prevented, but if it happens, you're basically screwed. So this is unparalleled luxury right now that I live in, because these smaller things, such as the stability and the mental sanity, have become the main factors of life right now. Health, mental sanity, stability, and a job. That's it. That's basically it. That if you look at the Maslow's pyramid, the hierarchy, we're back to basics, essentially, because people are losing their homes, their jobs, relationships, and even their mental sanity, which is a bit higher up in the pyramid. Like, if the foundations get lost, like you lose a job, you lose the house, everything else goes as well. That's why it's a pyramid. The top will fall down if the foundation is not there, right? That's really bad. So if you have these things, count your blessings, just like I do. I will continue work, and I will see you in the next video. And enjoy your coffee. Smell the coffee, smell the roses like we do in Bulgaria. And bye bye.